center. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero at the forward slots. And it's Bowl in at the 5. Just 2 to shoot. Pass to Marjanovic. Bowl grabs the board. Orlando with the ball. Here's Banchero. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
On the wing, Green. Wagner against Martin. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Orlando.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Oh, no good. Now here's Şengün. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
Martin outside. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot.
Boy, that is outstanding defense from Jalen Suggs. The ability to contest without fouling, to get in the space of that offensive player. Nice.
Green, the pass to Martin. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Fultz. Pass to Bowl. That shot off. And Houston will come the other way. Green with the ball. Wagner picks him up, and it's hammered home by Green.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Pass to Bowl. Releases. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Rockets have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Martin, the pass to Şengün.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Oh, powered down with both hands.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Banchero to win the run. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass. When new players enter the league, it obviously can take some time for them to get acclimated. I think what impressed me about Jalen Suggs, he's a young man who just concentrated and played the best basketball that he was capable.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Porter, the pass to Green. Outside Porter, 4 on the clock, and he gets the bucket. Well, Doris, Suggs kind of had a trial by fire with his introduction to the league, huh?
He did, B.A., because he was asked to start a lot of games, and that, to me, is successful perseverance.
Wagner outside. Pass to Bowl. And that one is hammered home.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Martin outside. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Bull. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops the first. Porter hits them both. The Magic have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Pass to Bull. Here's Suggs. Green covering. Wagner against Martin. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Green. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Filling out the wings, it'll be Suggs and Wagner. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Markelle Fultz. And it's Bull in at the 5, down low. And it's Green missing. Orlando leading.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundations of the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Banchero. Whoa! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Outside, Green. And here's Şengün. Back to Green. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. Wagner outside. The shake. And it's blocked by Martin. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Outside for Porter. Green with the ball. Over to the left wing. And it's hammered home by Green.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Bull. Here's Suggs. And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Banchero. Launches a three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Outside, Green. On the take. Outside, Porter. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. Tipped. Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No debate there. He got hammered. Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Pass to Green. A minute 15 left in the first half. Here's Marjanovic. Now Green. And here's Porter outside. Bull grabs the board. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Three-pointer, Anthony gets the 3 ball to go. Anthony's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is the pace he wants to play at. Anthony finds his jumper off the bounce. Nicely done.
And here's Porter outside. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Carter from outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
What a nice play. Off the catch and shoot, the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. is true.
Porter in the post, working on Anthony. Martin outside. Pass to Green. Back to Martin. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac left side. And the dunk by Isaac.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close.
Your Rockets, 18. The Magic, 29.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Smith, Washington out there with Josh Christopher. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. It's Christopher on the wing. Pounded by Harris. Back to Christopher. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Christopher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Harris left side. Here's Anthony. And a two-handed jam.
Oh, stop it. Gets separation with the handle. Cole Anthony just giving the defender the business there.
Back to Christopher. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Christopher's got 5 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Isaac against Smith. Washington right side. Pass to Kaminsky. Now Washington. Back to Christopher. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Jonathan Isaac, and he makes a first.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
Anthony against Washington. Outside Carter. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That, to me, is exactly the kind of play you want from Mo Wagner. Aggressively chasing the rebound and getting a second chance opportunity.
Here's Christopher. He's got 5. Pass to Smith. Oh, stolen by Harris.
Rockets foul. Josh Christopher. First personal foul.
Endorse the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals, led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Harris misses. The Rockets trail. Stolen by Carter. Fires for 3. Offensive board. Isaac outside. Outside Carter. Smith against Harris. Just 3 to shoot. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Gary Harris can play the 1 or the 2, guys, and you have to be able to hit the open man. He does so there.
2 minutes.
Washington against Anthony. Here's Christopher. That's tipped. In transition, the Magic on the run. Isaac finds Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. From downtown, the Rockets pull it in. Pass to Anthony. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. Anthony against Washington. Here's Christopher. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woo-hoo!
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Christopher. Smith outside. Shot to end the cold streak. Drops in the 3. Smith's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Anthony against Washington. Now here's Harris. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Isaac. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. No good. A bit long that time.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Harris against Washington. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Rockets foul. Jabari Smith. First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
Cole Anthony, a guy who has just tremendous feel for the game. He's obviously been around it from the time he was very young. Just understands where the ball should be at all times. Good passer, aggressive scorer.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Boncaro at the forward slot. Fulton Suggs team up as the backcourt, and it's Bowl in at the 5. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Green covering. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Bowl. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt, on the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
In transition, the Magic on the run. The three from Banchero. Orlando gets it back. He's off on that one. And the Rockets shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Green against Fultz. Pass to Martin. Şengün with it. Bull grabs the board. The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To the inside. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green against Wagner. No good there. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 13.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
Porter against Fultz. Outside, Green. Right wing. Outside, Porter. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds now. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets on offense. Trailing by 13.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Fultz. A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Banchero. Outside Fultz. And the 3 off target. Houston now, time running out. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Here's Banchero driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Green for 3. On target from range.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Magic.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paolo Banchero.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Şengün. Beyond the arc. Bull grabs the board. Here's Orlando. A 12-point game. Blocked. Outside Fultz. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
The Rockets with another miss. Here's Bull. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Magic, Wendell Carter Jr.
And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Boy, not sure what happens on that one. Just an unforced error.
Magic winning this one easily. Thanks, Ali. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Durham. And it's Wiseman in at the 5.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. The pass to Martin. Outside, Green. Back to Martin. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
And Brent, what about the play of Cunningham?
Well, he had a solid first year in the league, especially with the added pressure of being the #1 pick. Kind of a tough situation playing in Detroit for a team that's exploring a lot of young talent. So not only do you have to perform, you have to find a way to lead. And I think the expectations around Cade Cunningham were fulfilled for the Detroit Pistons.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Ivy passes to Duran. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. The Rockets go the other way with it. Outside, Porter. Pass to Şengün. Driving the lane. They kick it out to Green. Back to Şengün. Martin wide open. He fires. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. Ivy dishes to Bogdanovich. Wide open. Nice jump shot. Good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Porter against Cunningham. Green left side. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Wiseman. Here's Green going inside. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. The kick out to Cunningham. The rebound by Marjanovic. Rockets leading by 7. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positive and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. Outside, Bogdanovich. Over Martin. Here's Wiseman. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Now, here's Green. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on James Wiseman.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And both free throws good for Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Green kicks to Martin. Connects from three-point range.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Pass to Duran. Driving to the basket. And Duran slams it in.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Porter passes to Şengün. Shoots. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Alperen Şengün out there with Martin. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here is Porter after the basket by Detroit. Passes it to Marjanovic. Over Cunningham. Duran pulls it in.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And Green gets it to go.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Pistons. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Porter looking it over. Outside, Green. Back to Porter. A steal. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovic. Pistons passing it around. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Houston in the lead.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Şengün, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bogdanovic wide open. It's good. This game is all even. Bogdanovic has got his second bucket of the night. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Now, here's Duran. He kicks it to Ivy. On the pass to Wiseman. 5 on the clock, and here is Duran. Ivy passes to Duran. From downtown. A rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter against Cunningham. On the wing, Green. 6 to shoot. And there's the third.
Look at that.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Porter passes to Marjanovic. Back to Porter. Into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now, here's Ivy. 8 points for him. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
44 seconds left in the first half. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Porter. The kick out to Cunningham. Trains the three-pointer. Cunningham's got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
And Wiseman, that long frame and that left hand, able to whip that pass to his teammate.
Porter passes to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Martin against Bogdanovic to the right side. Here's Duran. They get it again. Here's Ivy. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
The Pistons, 23.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. They've got one. Look at that.
Well, Bagley can really get up with that length. That's a nice throwdown.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Now Stewart. Following the miss by Jabari Smith from deep. Bagley with the bucket.
Well, Bagley bringing it right now and taking his frame and presenting it for contact.
Washington passes to Smith. Kaminsky sets the pick for Smith. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
The Pistons trailing. Now Hayes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Stewart finds Diallo. To the middle. And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Out left to the wing. Offline with his three. The Pistons have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Hayes the pass to Diallo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now a three-point Detroit lead.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And he dunks it down.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Burks. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now, here's Tate. Back to Washington. Goes up on the wing. Bagley with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected number 2 in the NBA draft. So if he finds a way to stay healthy, gets into the right situation, some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Here's Tate. Marvin Bagley picking up that last basket. Kaminsky in the corner. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range. Kaminsky's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hayes the pass to Stewart. Kicks to Burks. Back to Stewart. It's stolen by Smith. An even 3-on-3 break. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Washington with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. And now it's Burks running. He can go all the way. A second chance effort. Pass to Stewart. The three. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Burks on the wing. Pass to Hayes. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Detroit.
Hayes working off the ball. Some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons going into the break with a 10-point lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Marjanovic is out there with Alpern Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And finished off by Wiseman.
Just flat out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Cunningham against Porter. Passes it to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Porter. Houston needs to get a shot off. Green inside the 3-point line, and he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Cunningham for 3. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 12. To the inside, Marjanovic.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94. I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Both good from the line that time. Pistons leading by 10. Ivy passes to Cunningham. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Ivy with the bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Martin following the three by Detroit. Duran pulls it in. Now here's Bogdanovich. The pass to Duran. Now here's Ivy. Another three for Detroit.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Now here's Şengün. Porter finds Martin. Will it go? Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Over to the left wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. They get the rebound. Fires from deep. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Houston ball.
There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons leading by 17. Bogdanovich dishes to Wiseman. Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Takes a three. Ivy with the bucket. Ivy's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Martin. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And here are the Rockets now. Porter passes to Şengün. Back to Porter. Kept alive by Houston. Marjanovic, no good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg and enemy.
bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. James Wiseman is out there with Duran, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Back to Cunningham. The offensive rebound.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Inside. Here's Bull. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Jaden Ivey. First personal.
The Pistons have been in rebuild mode for a while. They've stockpiled a lot of young talent. This is when things should start to come together.
Pass to Ivy. For 3. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Outside Fultz. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Fultz with it. Guarded now by Wiseman. Carter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on James Wiseman.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
So, Smitty, you think the Pistons are ready to become the bad boys of the league again?
B.A., they're not really that kind of team. They're built more around offensive firepower, not the defense and rebounding that was their trademark in the old days.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to Suggs. Picked it out of midair. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
I love how quickly Cunningham gets down the floor, beat everyone to the spot.
Fultz against Cunningham. There's a screen to the left side wing. Here's Bull. He's watched by Cunningham. And there's a 3-second violation. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Ivy. Over Suggs. Oh, stolen by Fultz. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker, not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach. No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Wiseman. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
The 3 from Suggs. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons leading. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Duran. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Ivy. Buries it from 3. Ivy's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Fires from the corner. That went off the back iron and out. The Magic have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from deep. To the inside. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Duran. Bogdanovich on the wing. 5 on the clock. Crafty move. Duran, no good. Orlando trailing here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Carter, high post. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Wendell did this against high-level college competition. Consistently showcased the ability to score with efficiency.
Down low. Here's Duran. And he slams it in one-handed.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Pistons on top. They're up by 4.
And your Magic Houston team. Put your hands together.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Duran out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Harris misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And he gets it to go.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
And the Magic call time here. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club.
Burks, pass to Bagley. Hayes for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. It's Anthony on the take. And Anthony slams it in.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Left side, Burks. Uses the glass on the layup. Burks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Bagley. Over Wagner. And it's going to be a 3-second call. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Wagner for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Pistons go the other way with it. Stewart with it. Now guarded by Isaac. Diallo, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And he might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive, Greg.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Here's Ivy, pounded by Harris. Anthony against Cunningham. Soft touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 8.
Defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
Orlando calls timeout. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Bowl. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Here's Duren. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Wiseman to the wing, right side. And here's Duren for 3. Pass to Ivy. Clock at 4 to the middle. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He's got 7.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Here's Suggs. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Puts it up. No good. The Magic go the other way with it. There's Fultz with a 3. And the Magic again can't hit. And the Pistons shooting is around 55% so far. Wiseman pass to Cunningham. Back to Wiseman. And the foul called on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Cunningham on the wing. Pounded by Fultz. And that one's good. Cunningham.
When the jumpers are falling for Cade Cunningham, it just adds another dimension to this team's offense.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bowl. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
At the line for the Pistons.
Outside Carter. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Wendell Carter honing down this shot, knocking down threes as a big.
And so it's Detroit. Allie, as always, thank you.
Your man, 20. The Pistons, 30.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Fultz and Suggs team up as the backcourt. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bowl in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Well, Smitty, great teams have a plan B when the plan A fails.
Well, BA, a part of it is coaching. But it's also about having the talent to win more than one way. Also, it's about ad-libbing and being able to change on the fly.
Here's Banchero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Hayes against Fultz. Diallo on the wing. It's rebounded by Banchero. Orlando trailing here. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Fultz. He takes it in. An easy 2 on the layup. Fultz has got his first basket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Pass to Ivy. Fires the 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Orlando calls timeout.
For a free feature. Crowd, it's the 407. They're exceptional as always. Let's hear it.
So it's Orlando now. They trail by 9.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Great positioning on the putback. 7 points in the game.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
Here's Ivy. He's got 10. Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. Here's Ivy. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Ivy's got 12 points. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential. With a strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Back to Cunningham. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Cunningham on the wing. Launches it. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Orlando calls timeout.
A big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Franz Wagner comes in for Bull. Harris is checked in for Suggs. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Cunningham brings a double. Wiseman with a steal. And he's all alone. And here's Duren for 3. No good that time. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And so they foul intentionally. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there.
Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. They're at the bottom of the league for several years now. A lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
Diallo finds Bagley. Here's Hayes. He's guarded by Anthony. Hayes, the pass to Diallo. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Anthony with it. Checked by Bagley. And Wagner gets it to go.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Now Stewart looking for his first basket, still in this one. Anthony on the double. Pass to Hayes. He shoots. 6 to shoot. Wagner outside. Drills it from deep. And now just a 5-point Pistons lead.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Burke's no good. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Diallo. On the wing, Burks. Back to Stewart. Wagner with a steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banchero, covered by Diallo. And Banchero gets it to go.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Anthony against Hayes. Outside Burks. Banked it in off the glass. Burks has got 6.
I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going.
And your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them to be more careful about their selection, saying, quote, don't force it at the arc. If it's not a good look, don't risk it. Move the ball, attack inside. Use your options.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Setting the floor for Detroit. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Duran. And it's Wiseman in at center.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Cunningham. Anthony grabs the board. Orlando trailing here. Inside. Here's the break. So it'll be, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Bowl, he's checked in for Orlando. That one drops. He ties it up. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Here's Ivy. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Here's Wagner. That one is off. And Detroit the other way now. To the paint. Here's Wiseman. Bowl grabs the board. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Harris with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. To the left wing. Here's Banchero. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Cunningham outside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
I know Cunningham is enjoying himself right now. He's playing hard and finding plenty of shots.
Anthony in the post, guarded by Wiseman. Cunningham brings a double. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Duran. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Magic call time here.
Magic timeout. It's time for T-shirt. Let's get up and make some noise. It's your 407.
Making some changes. Isaac, he's checked in for Harris, and it's Fultz in for Anthony. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Duran. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich, and it goes. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was the previous play in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time for the 407. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
And that one misses.
They like to get the ball to Bogdanovich in these late game situations. He's a solid scorer and an accurate free throw shooter.
Deflects the pass. Wiseman with a steal. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Cole grabs the board. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. It's tipped. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Wiseman finds Cunningham. Here's Duran. And Wagner comes to help. The open shot, Cunningham. Bullseye! And the Pistons lead by 3.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
Fultz against Cunningham. Pass to Banchero. Oh, he picked him clean. So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Isaac's shot is off.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Fultz against Cunningham. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Duran. Money.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Bowl. And it's in. Detroit, who scraped by with the win. With the late victory, they upset Clinton.
There's Fultz. Then there's Banchero. And it's Wagner in at the shooting guard position. Richard, we're expecting to get some real big highlights in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, stop.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Porter inside, guarded by Fultz. The pass to Kaminsky. Carter comes in with the double team. The kick out to Porter. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Banchero pushing it up, and no one back to stop him.
Well, you gotta love just the attack mentality of Fultz. Always getting after it on D. Skilled at taking the ball away from the opposition.
Now here's Green. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Şengün passes to Kaminsky. And here's Green outside. Rebound by the Magic. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
Now, here's Bull. And that's going to be a travel. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Porter kicks to Green. Right wing. Back to Şengün. Over Bull. And that one is off. So Orlando will take it the other way. Banchero with the ball. And it's Martin picking him up. Count that bucket.
And at 7-2, Bull has incredible vision, including noticing when his teammates are open.
There's Porter with the 3. The Rockets with another miss. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fultz finds Wagner. Back to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now, here's Banchero. And Wagner has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Porter. 9-point game. Green in the post. He's defended by Wagner. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
It's Martin on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And it's Wagner missing. And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. It's a 5-point game.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Now here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Porter passes to Kaminsky. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Wendell Carter. Porter kicks to Green. Pass to Şengün. From past the arc. And no good. And Orlando will come the other way. From deep. Bull can't hit. It's deflected. Outside Martin. Pass to Şengün. Launches it. That one's not going to go. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 6. And the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Banchero out there with Bull. Then it's Wendell Carter. Then it's Franz Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others. Terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by Orlando. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Driving inside. And finished off by Banchero.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Green. And Green slams it in.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Bull, that's good. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tries the spin move. Green dishes to Martin. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Martin's got 5.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Fultz the pass to Carter. Out to the right wing. Banchero kicks to Wagner. From outside the arc. The Rockets pull it in. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Outside, Martin fires the 3. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella. And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
Here we go, 1-on-1. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bull's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. That has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Green finds Martin. Back to Green. And he drives in, and it's Green with the jam.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here's Bull. Şengün with the rebound. Outside, Porter. Pass to Şengün. Releases. Misses the chippy right there.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bo making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
Here's Green following the bucket by Orlando. Oh, good with the triple. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. Wagner kicks to Banchero. And there's the drive. And finished off by Banchero.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Green outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
He can get it down off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Wagner kicks to Carter. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Orlando.
The Rockets, 20.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Jalen Green, he's really been playing well.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group for Steven Silas to start the second half. They've got Washington. Bojanovic is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Christopher in at the two guard. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth. Because I like it when games become a little bit more physical. Because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart. Because the smart will take from the strong.
Here's Washington. And there's the pass to Garuba. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 8. To the left side wing. Dazai the pass to Anthony. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Christopher. Bojanovic with it. Picked up by Harris. Tate the pass to Garuba. Back to Tate. Here's Garuba. Yep, that one goes in there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here is Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good on the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Anthony against Washington. Pass to Garuba. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Orlando leading. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David. That's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Now, here's Tate. Over in the corner, Washington bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Magic lead.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Here's Anthony. He can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Washington passes to Christopher. He takes it in, and it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Isaac kicks to Anthony. Out to Harris. Here's Bitadze. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Beyond the arc. And it's Gary Harris with the three. Harris has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Magic.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Washington passes to Tate. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And Jayshawn Tate, talk about positional flexibility. I don't know if you can call him an oversized guard or an undersized forward.
He even played some center at Ohio State. NBA scouts weren't sure what his position was. He kind of flew underneath the radar, went undrafted, but everybody knows his name now.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A new lineup here for Houston. Anthony against Porter. Anthony kicks to Wagner. There's the three. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Kaminsky. And he uses the glass on the lane. Kaminsky's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Anthony into the lane. Here's Wagner. Here's Bitadze. Şengün covering. Clock at 4. From the stripe. And the shot is long. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 5 assists tonight. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Magic up by 2. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. We've got Banchero. Wendell Carter is out there at Bowl. Then it's Markelle Fultz. And it's Wagner in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. And it's Green with the jam.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Your 407.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now.
Thank you, David.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Fultz the pass to Bull. Now, here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 2.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Martin kicks to Porter. Martin attacking. Oh, and he jams it right over Wendell Carter. Wow.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that. kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Bull. Shangun covering. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, inside, Bolt does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Bolts against Porter. And here is Shangun. And the basket is good. Shangun's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now, Banchero. Good work defensively by Martin. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Martin. Houston needs to get a shot up to take the lead. Green, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. And Orlando has possession. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to Carter. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by Houston. Shangun's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Porter passes to Martin. Now, here's Shangun. Guarded closely. Agger on the wing. Shangun covering. Fultz against Martin. There's a good screen. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Shangun. Down to 5 on the shot clock to take the lead. Banchero grabs the board.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Here's Cole. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Outside Porter. This is to Martin. There's the drive. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Fultz against Porter. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court. They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Green, the pass to Kaminsky to take the lead. Oh, missed it. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a shot.
Young talent, Clark, really setting themselves up for the future.
Always fun to watch these young stars go at it against one another and see how they develop over time. I'm looking forward to watching their journeys.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Kaminsky in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Pass to Ivy. Basket's good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Porter. It's Martin on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on James Wiseman. That free throw, no good. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Şengün. It's Martin on the wing. Three-pointer. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And it's Cunningham missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Inside, here's Kaminsky. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
Pass to Duren. Plenty of space. The shot won't fall, and Houston will come the other way. Here's Green into the lane, and it's hammered home by Green.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Here's Duren, defended by Şengün. The fader, pass to Ivy. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ivy's got 6 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Three-pointer, no good. The Pistons trailing. Here's Duran. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Şengün.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the two best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. BA, KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball.
Now here's Cunningham. Bogdanovich on the wing. Cunningham, left side. Pass to Wiseman. Just 5 on the clock. The baseline J. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
It's Martin on the wing. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Give him 8 points now.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Ivey. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Now Porter. Pass to Green. Tries the spin move. Down low. Kaminsky. Outside for Porter. Martin outside. Over Bogdanovich. No good off the glass. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Ivey. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Cunningham. Up and over Porter.
With his size and versatility, Porter Jr. is really a strong defender, especially when he's defending the point or 2 guard.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Your Pistons dance team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So the Houston 5 right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pass to Duren. Now here's Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Shot from the wing. And it's Martin with the rebound. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Here's Green. Here he goes. He got a piece of it. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And here's Duren for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Houston in the lead.
No doubt about it, the Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Porter pulls it in. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. It will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Now here's Şengün. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's Green missing. The Pistons have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. To the middle. Oh, deflected. That one's good for 2.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanović can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Porter, the pass to Green. Drives to... Oh! Wow!
Come away with authority. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Here's Kaminsky, and the layup falls. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And here's Houston. A big stretch here going, 10-2. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And, you know, the thing about Kaminsky is he is a skilled shooter, but also a factor near the rim, too.
Here's Ivy, Green covering. Here's Bogdanović, and then Bogdanović with the dunk.
Going dunk for dunk. It's an aerial display.
Hey, and we may get another one this next trip up the floor.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
Porter, the pass to Martin. Outside, Green. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. Kaminsky can't hit.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Out left to the wing. Wiseman, a screen on Green. Connects from downtown. Ivy's got 11 points.
Nice look there from Bogdanović, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Porter, the pass to Şengün. Outside for Porter. Outside, Green. Pass to Kaminsky. To the right side. Şengün passes to Martin. Here's Kaminsky. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Wiseman, a screen on Green. Bogdanović on the wing. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Durant to 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Porter. Here's Martin. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
Just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
With the best possible angle.
And so it's Houston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word.
The Rockets, 28.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Might that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Hamidou Diallo. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Marvin Bagley. And it's Burks in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Burks. Bagley passes to Hayes. Misses the layup. And it's Houston's ball. Here's Christopher. Jacks up a three. Tipped. Hayes against Washington. Outside Tate. Clock at 6. Detroit with a rebound. Here's Stewart. Buries it down low.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Washington against Hayes. Pass to Christopher. Ooh, finishes with style. A double clutch jam.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong despite the big fella standing in the way.
Diallo passes to Bagley. And here we go, the Rockets in transition.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Detroit, Marvin Bagley III, first.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Washington with the ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. To the paint. Garuba with the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
At the line for your
Free throw is off from Stewart. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. He's covered by Bagley. Here's Garuba. Right side Tate.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Hayes. Diallo against Washington. And Burks with the basket. On the assist from Diallo. Burks has got his first bucket in this one.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Pass to Christopher. No good there. And the Pistons shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Diallo. Excellent D there from Tate. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Pass to Garuba. Fires from deep. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. Detroit with the ball. Out to the right wing. Stewart, the pass to Hayes. It doesn't go for him, and it's Houston the other way. And here's Washington. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And that one drops.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hayes in the high post. Washington's there. Here's Bagley. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Pass to Christopher. Spins.
What you say?
Wow.
Come on now.
Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, a sizable lead of 14 at the break, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Frank Kaminsky, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot. Cunningham against Porter. Pass to Green. To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Detroit with a rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ivy. Here's Duren, defended by Şengün. Cunningham against Porter. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Picked by Kaminsky. Green, the pass to Şengün. Cuts off the pass. Bogdanovich down low. He's against Martin. Pass to Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Now Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Duren. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you what. It's good to be his age.
Yeah. I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the Rockets lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And here's Cunningham outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Martin with the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And so he hits both. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Porter against Cunningham. And stolen by Green. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Hey, there has never been a question about Porter Jr. as an athlete. He's as good as it gets in that regard. And he's got speed, too. He can really motor.
Pass to Duren. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. The Rockets pull it in. Kaminsky's got his 4th rebound in this one. Martin against Bogdanovich. Martin, the pass to Şengün. Kaminsky with it. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends, gets the win for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
Pass to Kaminsky. Outside, Green. No good on the 3. The Pistons have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And stolen by Cunningham. And they're running. Here's Bogdanovic. The leaner inside. Ivy's shot is off. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And it's Wiseman missing. Wiseman with a steal. Cunningham blocked.
James Wiseman. That's the good 2-point.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Porter. Pass to Martin. Back to Porter. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road.
athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Bull. Then there's Banchero. And it's Carter in at center. And finished off by Banchero.
And we talk often about Bull's scoring ability, but they're nice dime from the big fella.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. And that's a foul called on Bull. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, here's here's Ivy. He's defended by Wagner. Out of bounds. Pistons ball as Detroit keeps possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Count that one.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact. Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Passes it to Ivy. Kicks it to Cunningham. Pass to Wiseman. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Pistons ball. Just 5 on the clock. Cunningham passes to Wiseman. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Playing on a struggling team, that can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
Now, here's Ivy. Following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. Bull with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Banchero kicks to Wagner. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Now, here's Ivy. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Inside, and the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Here's Cunningham. It's deflected. Now, here's Banchero. He is covered by Bogdanovich.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now, here's Fultz. And that one's good, Wagner. Wagner's got his second basket of the game.
Wagner has proven as a pick-and-roll player he can handle the ball or be the roll man. You love that versatility.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. That's tipped. Deflects the pass and stolen by Ivy. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, G.A. Now, here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Banchero with the ball. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first. 13 foul. That one is no good. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. They're leading by 8. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now Here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Banchero with the ball. Now here's Fultz. Bowles setting the pick for Fultz. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries.
And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On the court for Orlando, Markelle Fultz out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Banchero. Then there's Bull. And it's Carter in at the 5. Now here's Fultz. Carter with a screen on Cunningham. Fultz kicks to Wagner. In the corner, Bull with it. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Cunningham against Fultz. Cunningham right side. Here's Ivy. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Carter. Magic leading by 9. And Wendell Carter Jr. Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And he makes that one.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Fultz the pass to Wagner. And contact, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. And triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting
the previous play is under
review. A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the Pistons with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. The shot, no good. Cunningham against Fultz. Bull kicks to Fultz. Pass to Bull. The pass to Banchero. The second effort. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
Here is Carter following the bucket by the Pistons. Here's Bull. Lays it up and banks it in. Bull's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. Measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Cunningham against Anthony. Cunningham dishes it to Wiseman. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Harris finds Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, there's tremendous length with Jonathan Isaac. How about the ability to finish with authority? Go ahead, young sir.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Isaac. It's stolen by Anthony. 56 seconds left to play in the first half.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
And he gets the bucket. Wiseman's got 6.
Now listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now here's Anthony. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to be Dazai. Now Harris, just 4 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points.
Wow, Gary Harris doesn't get this opportunity often, but as the handler in a pick and roll, putting it on time and on target. Okay, Gary.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Harris outside. There's the pick. Puts it up with nobody on him. He parries the jumper. Harris has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the team wants Gary Harris to be effective on the offensive end. Now it's about being aggressive. Nicely done.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Bull.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Isaiah Stewart out there with Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. Then there's Hayes. And it's Diallo in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. The young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. Stewart with the steal. Burks the pass to Bagley. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the strength on display there? Even when you whack Bagley, he's outstanding at fighting through it.
That's good from Bagley. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid and knows how to play the right way. And now he understands how to play winning basketball. And that's no bias from me. That's just my analysis.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more
The previous play is under
personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively. And
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bagley in the post. He's defended by Wagner. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Bagley. Orlando, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Anthony kicks to Harris. On the wing, Isaac. And the layup's good off the glass. Isaac's got his second basket.
Now you can see why people are so excited about Jonathan Isaac showing off that scoring ability on the interior.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Bagley from outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Carter. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That is what you call rewarding the big man for his hustle. Wendell Carter Jr.'s teammates appreciating the big man in transition. Well, he showed right there, this guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Bol setting the pick for Fultz. To the middle. And the dunk by Bol.
And guys, this is kind of Bol's role. He's out there to score, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Burks finds Hayes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there.
Detroit basketball.
Here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
Banchero dishes to Carter, pass to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. Back to Carter. Wiseman with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Bogdanovich passes to Wiseman. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the pass to Ivy. And he lays it straight in. And now just a 5-point Orlando lead.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Fultz looking around. Here's Wagner. No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Now, here's Durant, defended by Carter. Ivy kicks to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Fultz. And now Orlando on the break, up the floor, and finished off by Banchero.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Uncovered. Knocked loose. Magic leading by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Back to Wagner. Now, here's Banchero. Not a lot of room. And here's Cunningham with 1 on the clock. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands.
And we've reached the end of the third. Magic lead by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. They've got Fultz, Banchero out there with Bowl. Then there's Carter, and it's Wagner in at the 2.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Back to Fultz. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Here's Banchero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pistons trail by 3. Passes to Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Jamal Mosley was going over with his team. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Fultz against Cunningham. To take the lead, and that's 2 points on the lane. 10 points for Jaden Ivey.
And it's all about the release when you shoot.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando trailing here. Fultz the pass to Wagner. And now the Pistons fast break. Cunningham against Fultz. Bogdanovich looking around. 4 on the clock. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now it's a 3-point Piston lead.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And pushing it up is Detroit. The Pistons again in transition.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Detroit.
Pass to Ivey. Here's Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
And capable of delivering when his name is called. Wiseman enjoys getting the chance to come through in the clutch. It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
With the tip, it's good on the putback. And the Pistons lead by 5.
How about the night from Wiseman? There's no stopping this fella fella. Once he gets rolling, good luck slowing him down.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Ivy kicks to Wiseman. Cunningham left side. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Duran. 5 to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Paolo Banchero. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Cunningham against Fultz. And then Cunningham slams it in.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. That free throw, good from Banchero.
And with the and one, he's cut it to a one-possession game. Just terrific determination on his part.
There's a minute left in the game. So the wing on the left. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. And Bull pulls it down.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Now, here's Banchero. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Cunningham kicks to Bogdanovich. Duran the pass to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the pass to Duran. Misses in close. Now, here's Banchero. He's covered by Bogdanovich.
Wendell Carter Jr. says, big moment is my time. What incredible confidence.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's